Okay, welcome to the Unofficial Clan Wars World Ranking on 10th of January 2015. We've had a total of 17 Elite Clan Wars since the 25th of January update. So this is a huge update to the rankings. There's been lots and lots of upsets, some absolutely epic battles and some really tight contests. Firstly, I'll just introduce my guest commentator.
Hello, my name is Kiralee and I'm another YouTuber as well.
So that's my daughter and she's accompanying me on this video now. Here we go. Okay, for the matchups, firstly, in terms of the Elite War group, I've left the group the same this fortnight. The clans I'm looking at, there's 3 clans I'm looking at to potentially add to the group. New ones I'm looking at are Screw the Moose and one of the Elite, one of the High Cup Chinese clans. Which looks really good, but I haven't added any clans to the actual groups. It's the same group as usual in this fortnight. So there's 22 clans. Now, the latest results. So we've got 17 wins, a fair bit to get through. First is Ferrers d'Armes for the Elite Arabian clan, and only won by 2. Shows you that Elite Arabian clan is actually damn good. But a good win for Ferrers d'Armes. They were ranked 10. The Elite Arabian clan outside the top 10, but they put on two stars on them. So it's a cup clan that can put on 3 stars. So they could be quite dangerous. Next, this was a really interesting result. I mentioned at the end of the last video that Ice Ice Baby. It'd be interesting to see when they actually run into another top 10 clan. They did. Straight after the posting of the video, they ran into Ferrers d'Armes and they actually beat them. And I think that moved them up to rank 6 after this win. So a fairly solid win for them, 93.87, and followed the rankings pretty much as expected. So Ice Ice Baby, the interesting thing about that, they only put on 3 stars. Looking at that result, says they're probably not where they used to be. And having a chat to one of them on Kick just this week, I know they've had a bunch of people retire, so let's see how they sort of develop over the next couple of months. But hopefully they get some more hitters back and become the top clan they once were. Next, Exodus versus Indo Eternity. Exodus put on 3 stars on Indo Eternity. Pretty good war for Exodus. That's a lot of 3 stars on an elite clan, and so but as Exodus ranked significantly above them, only 26 points for Exodus. Now, next one, In the Dark versus Indo Celestial. This is a great result, I think, for Indo Celestial. Within 7 of In the Dark, #1 clan at the time. In the Dark being #1 and Indo Celestial being towards the lower half of the elite group. In the Dark only got 8 ranking points, but a really solid result, and actually does show that when those guys try, they can put on a really good war. Next, Exodus versus the Elite Arab clan, 83.80, kind of close. It says the Arab clan's running reasonable bases, and but Exodus being significantly ahead of them, only 33 points for that win. Next one, In the Dark versus Quantum's Web. You'd pretty much expect this. Big difference in points difference between the clans, and In the Dark only get 13 points for that win. Indo Eternity versus Hitman. Now, I think this is actually a really good result for Indo Eternity. Shows you within 1 point of Hitman. Hitmen are going pretty well right now. Oh, actually, I've got the colours wrong there. Hitman are in green, Indo Eternity red, but Hitman get the 81 points. 82-81, a good win for Hitmen, but Indo Eternity shows you why they're in the elite clan group, the fact that they can go so well against a clan that's running well. Now, this is where it started to, the fortnight started to hot up. Exodus versus 300, 84-85. I've got the colours wrong again. 300 are in green. They get the win, 190 points, because Exodus were actually, I think, ranked 7 at the time of this war, but big points difference. 300 were ranked number 20. And so they got 190 points from that war, and that smashes Exodus's rank. But I've got to say, if you look at the replays, the 3-star replays that were put on by 300, they're absolutely top quality. And if they can produce that sort of attack on a consistent basis, they will be in the top 10 very, very quickly, and they'll be a very, very strong clan. Next, another epic war. in the dark versus Y&Y, and a huge upset. In the sense, I think Y&Y sort of came out of the blue. You know that they were ranked 4 prior to this ranking period, but they put on 103 to 95. I've got the colours wrong again. They produced the win, 103 to 95, and produced the win. A huge win out of the blue in the dark. Only 5 more than clearing bases. So an enormous win, and I think it shook the Clan Wars world in terms of the surprise of that, and certainly brought Y&Y onto the scene. Now, next set of results. Marrakesh Maas beat Indo Celestial 96-90. Solid result for Indo Celestial. Marrakesh Maas are a very top clan, got very good bases. Another huge result. Hitmen beat Ice Baby. So Hitmen, and they've been travelling very well. I think this is a pretty big upset. 167 points they gained Hitmen off Ice Baby for that win, because they weren't expected to win that, and that is great news for Hitmen, and we'll see them enter the top 10, as you'll see in the rankings soon. Now, next we have Feng Chan versus Indo Celestial. You'd expect that result, only 7 points for Feng Chan from that. Y&Y versus CN.one. Look, you'd expect Y&Y to beat CN.one, but what's most interesting about this for me is that CN.one put 6 3 stars on the good bases of Y&Y. That says to me that CN.one, again, like I said in the previous update where they beat Marrakesh Maas, that CN.one are travelling pretty well. They've got people who can 3-star tough bases. They're a dangerous clan. Next one, In the Dark versus Feng Chan. Now, a funny story about this, I think you've all read it on forums, that a 7-year-old started the clan war search, and so even the clan leader was out of the clan at the time, and they matched straight away to Feng Chan, and it was 100-100 as the final result, and in the most stunning finish, In the Dark for their last attack got 99% and failed to get the final 3-star that would have won them the war. Awesome result, awesome war, being a tie, and as Feng Chan were higher than In the Dark at the time, In the Dark get 27 points off Feng Chan for the tie. So I guess that's some sort of bittersweet news for In the Dark, but just an amazing finish to that war, 99% in the last attack. Oh, wow, what a way to finish a war, especially a tie at that level. Now, continuing on, Marrakesh Maas beat Indo Eternity, and I think we've got 300 beat Indo Celestial. Now, for the final result of the fortnight, we had Feng Chan match Y&Y, a huge war. I think Feng Chan got up 9 3-stars to 3 at one stage, but in the end, Y&Y won the contest 13-3. You can see 103 to 101. They pick up they pick up 88 points for that, and so they've had a huge fortnight beating In the Dark, CN.one, and Feng Chan. So insane wins against top clans for them, and that certainly shows through in the rankings. Now let's have a look at the top 10. So number 10 ranked clan right now is Exodius. Lost a lot of points from that after 2 good elite wins. Lost a lot of points from that war against 300 and down to rank 10. It's amazing thing about that. It's the war against 300. They got 19 3-stars in the war before and 16 thereafter. So Exodius are travelling well, but that loss against 300 with some just amazing hits from 300, that pushes them down to rank 10. Rank 9, Ice Baby. So not knocked out of the top 10 from their loss to Hitmen, but certainly have dropped in rank like Exodius. If you lose to an underdog clan, you do get smashed in this ranking system, and they're down to rank 9. Now, rank 8, CN.one, only the one war this fortnight and at the elite level, and you can see that was versus Y&Y. You'd expect them to lose that. Didn't lose too many points, so down to slipped down just to rank 8. 7, Marrakesh Maas, nice to see them coming back. I think they peaked at rank 5 before, so very, very strong war clan, and again back into the middle of the top 10. Next, Hitmen, rank 6, after their huge win over Ice Baby, and given they're travelling so well, not surprised to see them into the top 10. really high rank for them, and congratulations to them. I know they worked very hard on their warring, and it's great to see them so high in the top 10. But now, good news, or the bad news is now you become a target. Now, rank 5, VN champions, traveling extremely well. You remember in the last period they drew with Y&Y, and they lost their MKMA. So, but the fact that they drew with Y&Y and Y&Y are going so well, that shows you that they're a very, very dangerous clan. And the bad news for me is Exodius have just matched up with VN champions, so that's going to be a pretty tough and interesting war for Exodius. Next, Crucible Wrath. No Elite Wars this fortnight. Holding rank 4, given that Y&Y have jumped. Now, getting to the top 3. And this is where I guess there's a lot of interest in how this played out in terms of this fortnight. So number 3 ranked clan right now is Feng Chan. Number 2 is In the Dark. And the number 1 clan in the world right now is Unofficial and Yunquisfang. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Congratulations, guys. Just an epic week of Clan War, or Fortnight of Clan Wars. Well deserved. You've beaten the top 2 war clans around you in the world, and also beaten CN.one, who are in very hot form, and well-deserved position in the rankings. And you'll have a look in the ranking table, and you'll see that Y&Y are well out in front of the other clans. You'll see that you've got Y&Y in the dark. Then you've got a bit of a bunch, Feng Chan and Crucible Wrath, and then you've got a bit of a sort of bunch between 2,100 and 2,000 with Exodius trailing down at number 10. So that's the clan rankings for this war period, and it's a goodbye from Predator and a goodbye from
Kirili!
And look forward to the next ranking. Hopefully we get a lot more Elite Wars coming up. One thing I will mention is the fact that we've got 17 Elite Wars in this ranking period shows that we're getting more and more Elite War matchups. I'm not sure what's happening there, but that means this is really firing up and producing lots of great contests. So look forward to the next video.